No, I'm Not Human is a game, and it's good. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and like the video for more. Why must Roblox do this to us? So No, I'm Not a Human is a strange game to describe. There's been a bit of a trend in indie games recently of games where you have to detect intruders, outsiders, aliens, visitors, and prevent them from entering using a variety of different methods and stopping them from killing you or killing other people or getting into secure places. They're a really fun genre of game. I don't know what you would call them, but No, I'm Not a Human is very much an atmospheric horror game. It takes place all within your one-bedroom house, and it is just a game about bringing people into your home, testing them to see if they are a visitor from underneath the earth, and just experiencing basically the end of the world, from a sun that continues to get hotter and hotter to the point where humans cannot even go out in the daytime. And there is a rip-off game of it on Roblox that 7-year-olds are playing. And I think the craziest thing about this is that, first of all, nobody's really talking about the fact that this is just a thing that exists, to the point where I feel like maybe it's actually the developers that put it out themselves, which I doubt. But secondly, this is not even the first time this has happened. Although, to be fair, this is the first time that I've seen it so absurdly blatant. You may have remembered earlier in this year, the developers of the game Peak put out this statement on Twitter. "Go away, Grok. I do not wish you to explain this post. I can read." It said, "To be honest, would rather you pirate our game than play this microtransaction-riddled Roblox slop ripoff." And it was about a game called Cliff, which, if you're looking at the screenshots, it is very much just Peak, but with Robloxification. But looking at the Roblox page for No, I'm Not a Human, it's using the game assets. I'm curious to see like how it actually plays in comparison to the real game. It is so... Look at the screenshot, man. It's ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense. But I am so unbelievably conflicted because for once, this might actually introduce a lot of kids who play Roblox into video games that are good. But also, how do people get away with this? The people that made this game only have one game under their belt, and it is this, and I just don't feel like it's a good idea for this to be like a trend of anytime a game is big and popular. And to be honest, No, I'm Not a Human, it got some like decent press. Basically everybody that played it seemed to love it. A bunch of streamers played it, I played it as well, but it's not like a blockbuster game. I'm certain that the developers have made more than the money that it cost to make back, because it is really a phenomenal, unsettling, just the weird body horror of it all is just unbelievably enrapturing. But any good game that comes out, we don't need like a Roblox version of it, you know? And to that point as well, I kind of get it. When it comes to Peak, okay, somebody made a ripoff of it, but they didn't literally steal assets from the game. Even though the models are very, very simple, they made a little head, they maybe modeled the eyes, they maybe did all the stuff, they built the spaces themselves, and it exists as a cheap knockoff as opposed to a direct market replacement. No, I'm Not a Human, for the most part, is just PNGs on backgrounds. And if you have bought the game, there's a very solid possibility that if you have the technical know-how, which I presume is not a very high bar for entry, you can extract those PNGs and put them somewhere else or use them for your own devices. Now, I'm going to play a little bit of the Roblox version of No, I'm Not a Human today, but I would highly recommend that you support developers who are putting out weird, wacky, unique experiences. If you have any interest in No, I'm Not a Human, if you've heard of it, it has got multiple endings. It is a really, really interesting story that doesn't necessarily tell you everything that's going on unless you're actively listening and actively looking out for it. And all of it takes place in a hallway, basically. So, I don't know what to expect. Okay, we're starting off with the literal main menu of the actual Steam game. But it has multiplayer. It has multiplayer! And it costs money as well to unlock the multiplayer pass. Except I now cannot go back to the previous menu. Okay, let's jump into the new game. That opening cutscene was just the straight opening cutscene from No, I'm Not Human, except the text had been changed to like a Roblox font instead of the actual font. I mean, obviously, they have. I feel like the hallway is a lot bigger. It's less tight. It doesn't feel as dirty and like oppressive. Like the walls aren't as closed in this claustrophobic area, like space. Okay, this is I'm pretty sure that's also the text from the game. I heard from someone I know something will be happening. Something has happened and it'll be announced soon. People from the cities have already started coming to the neighbors. People have changed a lot. If they come to your place, you let them in. Just be careful, okay? I've heard of people being killed by other people. Now I hear these stories more and more often. An acquaintance said that creatures that look like humans are coming. In a few days, they will tell me what signs can be used to distinguish them from humans. You can't stay alone. Something very evil will come, and who knows what's next. It's safe to look out the windows at night, and even I recommend it, that you at least realize what surrounds your house. It's hard to look out during the day. It gets very hot. The light hurts my eyes. Let's summarize. There's going to be people coming in at night. You decide who to let in, who not. It's hard to decide visually. We'll be told later by the authorities what to do. Look in the windows. You don't know what's going on. And keep your head down. It's dangerous everywhere now. I'll sleep in your kitchen tonight, and tomorrow you can do it yourself. Come in and see me in the afternoon and we'll talk. Okay. See, like, the way you can see, like, the highlights of the objects and stuff, like, it's objects that are cut out from a screen grab of the game, you know? Like, look at the way that it pops. It just feels, this feels so wrong, man. This feels so wrong. We'll sleep. We'll sleep and we'll continue. Are people, like, in this? No, there's not people in this. Okay. At 6:28, there was a powerful solar energy eruption. This flare was larger than scientists predicted. The air temperature has reached a critical level. Authorities have declared a state of emergency. We urge all citizens to avoid going out during daylight hours. Next, you'll see an entertainment program. So, I remember bits and pieces of the game, and I'm aware that there are certain characters that either that have to be and also cannot be visitors. Now, the visitors are like these mole people that come up from underground and cause you some problems. But there is like some characters. Some can be either or, but there are some definitive characters, like for instance the little girl, which is like the daughter of your next door neighbor, who cannot be a visitor because that would require you to shoot a little girl in the head, which would obviously be something that probably would cause some problems for somebody trying to get a game out on Steam. Grandma crammed every cabinet full of dishes. Only put out the fancy set for holidays. But I do wonder, sorry, if this game abides by the I guess the same logic that's in the original, you know? Okay, in this heat, every dialogue is going to waste your energy. So think hard about who you want to talk to. And one more thing, checking people for signs of guests should be in the dialogue too. If you decide you've talked to everyone and you don't want to sleep, have a cola. Go to the kitchen, have a cold one from the fridge. It'll use up all your energy and you'll want to sleep right away. Drink a cola. Drink a cola? It's... They didn't even make a new asset, okay? In the game, you drink beer. You drink a beer and go to sleep, man. You don't drink a cola, but I guess this is for children. But it's a horror game that's for ages 5 and up. I need to know because like, I'm just morbidly curious. Like I obviously like this is kind of like wrong, and I say kind of, it's pretty wrong in a lot of ways. But like I want to know how you take a game like this that does have some moments, even though it's mosaiced. Even in the main game, it's still like some pretty brutal violence. And as well as that, you look out your window and there's like the serial killer who's like hunting around, or he's got decapitated heads, or he's mutilated like soldiers and all this kind of stuff. How do we deal with that? That cola sure made me sleepy. I should go to bed. It's incredible. Everything just feels like a little bit janky. Like the main gameplay is like very tight as well because it's been made with love. So I don't know. Our energy is used, in case you're wondering, to examine the people that we let into our home eventually. So we should start hearing a knocking at the door very soon. Here we go. Hi. Is my dad here? Can you call him? Also, I think they call them guests in this, but they're called visitors in the main game. It wasn't scary during the day, but now it is. A lot of people went out at night. What's your father's name? Did you forget his name? Or you're checking to see if I'm a visitor? Oh, no, they call visitors here as well. Okay, fair enough. You're smart. I'll start checking people now too. You know, it's like everything is turned upside down. People now stay indoors or sleep during the day. At night, they go out and do things. I'm still not used to being afraid of the dark, but it seems like there's nothing to fear. Or is there? Thanks, good luck to you too. We go now. I'm scared to be outside alone at night. We're gonna play a game. He made me some kind of game where you have to roll dice and then walk on objects. I mean, like a chair or a couch. And then you have to build a road. Anyway, I'll show you later. Goodbye. Here we go. It's the tall guy. It's the tall guy. I like the tall guy, man. He is a character that I think is not possible to beat because he's like the first character you ever meet that comes in. I do not believe he can be a visitor. You think I'm one of those monsters? No, I'm not a visitor, but asking everyone to their face about it is just crazy. I was thinking to tell you something offensive, but I changed my mind. I told you, people just felt uncomfortable with me. They were all sorts of weirdos. When I think about it, maybe it was for the best that they kicked me out. Right, you can come in, because I know this guy's pretty chill. That's why I appreciate your trust, maybe. You know, it's like annoying, because there's like a vignette across the entire screen. So like this, like, I'm pointing at the screen as if you can see. You have to bear with me for a moment there. Where my mouse is, there's like a vignette that goes all the way around. But it covers like, you know, like a 10th of the text, and it's just, I don't know, it's not hurting my eyes, but it's just annoying. That's why I appreciate your trust, maybe. Alright, I can't promise anything. It's nuts, and I do like hope that this doesn't cut into the, I guess like the, I'm pretty sure this woman also has to be a visitor, but she's like not aware that she is one in a way. I hope it doesn't cut into like the sales of the game. Making a ripoff is like kind of iffy in and of itself. It's a game that probably generates not a small amount of money, and people are getting, I don't know how full of an experience from this game, because I'm certainly not going to play the whole way through it, but it's definitely like, this is, for the most part, an artist's rendition of the beginning of No, I'm Not Human. So we are going to take in this person. Actually, do we have to take them? You know what, we should take them in, because they are a visitor. Guaranteed, and it does give us a little bit of information because I'm gonna test her and we're gonna be like, all right, buddy, you gotta go. So let's have a look here. I feel the dirty aura of this place. If you let me in, I can cleanse your home from the impurities. Who are you? Who am I? I am a spiritual guide here to cleanse this place of any dark energies or impurities. You know what? We can let you in as well. This person, I believe, can be either, but I mean, it's kind of, I think it's like not always guaranteed what what a person is, but could we do a little bit of check during the day? Let's have a look at the window and see what's happening here. The lights are on. Family seems to be waiting for him to leave you back home for dinner. See several teenagers spending time in a field outside the window. They are sitting around chatting excitedly, not paying attention to you. Things will change out there very, very soon. It does very much feel like it's just, I mean, I know that like No, I'm Not Human is PNGs for the most part as well, but it's, I don't know, it's a beautiful game in like the worst way possible. It's like it's a horrifically ugly game, like, but like in a way that it's hard to like really like explain. Like, I mean, you can look at the characters, every character is unsettling, every single one of them looks like they could be an alien, but that's just the way people look in this world. Bill Merger from Underground. No, this isn't a sci-fi story or a tabloid headline. Eyewitnesses report contact with visitors around the city. One witness encountered a middle-aged man who had perfectly white teeth. Turns out he was one of these visitors. Similar incidents with visitors sporting perfect teeth have been observed. So if you want to identify them, check their teeth. Please stay alert and calm. Now let's move on to other news. If you spot this person, flee immediately. I don't. If he knows where you live, do not stay home alone. His victims are solitary homeowners, or else. Is that in there? Is that in there? Is it overtly like explained in the game like that? I'm struggling to remember because it was months ago that I played it. I think my ending of the game was that me and that guy took each other out, which is it's a way to go, man. It's a way to go. Wait, somebody died already? I mean, I do need to check on you. Let's check your teeth. If it helps in any way, sure. Look. Perfectly white teeth. I'm pretty sure that she's always a visitor. So we're going to take her out. We could talk to her, but I don't remember that. I don't remember her doing that. See. Okay, I don't. Okay. Does she do that? Hold on. I feel like maybe I'm misremembering the character, Because I feel like that woman that we just shot who was a visitor in the actual game, she kind of doesn't even seem to realize that she is one. Like she seems like very like, oh right, okay, well I guess do what you gotta do, which is I don't know, man. And I know that the nun has messed up teeth as well, but she has perfect white teeth. I'm just gonna go ahead. I can't be a visitor. Yeah, hard to tell. I'm actually not sure. I might have just, I mean, the thing is as well, they ate the tall guy, and I'm pretty sure he's chill, but he's already gone. I thought you got like a day to like check him before things go bad, you know? But I guess in this game, if you just let somebody in and they happen to be a visitor, they just straight up do it on like frame 1, which is not good. We got nobody in the house now, which is a bad thing. We're gonna need to go to bed and wait till nighttime to let more people in. If the serial killer comes, we will have a bad time, I reckon. But I don't think he's gonna be appearing until like a little bit later on. Just for a moment, watching this makes you remember your childhood and gives you a warm feeling of nostalgia. The thing is, isn't it just such a weird... Oh, there are bodies of teenagers on the ground. Someone killed them. Seems to be recent because the blood hasn't dried yet. Gives you goosebumps and makes you feel a bit uneasy. It's a weird one, man, because like you think like, oh, this could maybe get like kids into like good video games that are like value your time, so to speak. Oh, there's one of the lads. There's strange folds in his skin. His skin seems to be too big for him. You can't see his eyes from here, but you can feel him drilling you with his gaze. You feel fear and pray to God the creepy visitor will avoid the house. Yeah, it's I wish that it wasn't like this, man. A mug, dude. It may look like they've added that, but he actually has a t-shirt in the game that says Among Us. I forgot he had that, man. You see what's going on? What the heck? What do you need? We're just gonna let everybody in. If you really are interested in getting like the full experience, I'd recommend watching my video on it on the channel. I guess there'll be a card somewhere at the top right. Or alternatively, give the game a try for yourself. Anyone alive in there? Let's let them in. And then we should get one more person. Hello. Sorry for disturbing you so late. It's just too hot during the day. This person is always a visitor as well, I'm pretty sure. So let them in, and then we'll go ahead and sleep, and then we'll go and check them in the morning. Very wary of the idea that I'm going to go to bed, wake up, and they're going to be like, bad things are going to have happened already. You know what I mean? This is the morning news. Solar activity remains abnormal. Experts predict it will continue to intensify. This should tell us about the fact that we can check their fingernails for dirt under it, because they crawl up from under the earth to take on the guise of human beings. So we're going to have to decide who it is that we want to scan and check out. I guess, like, first things first. Well, I don't really know, to be honest. It depends. Has anybody been taken out? There's a lot of garbage bags in here. I'm not going to lie to you. Okay, there's more garbage bags. So you're still alive. You should be in the kitchen. The Among Us guy's usually sitting in the kitchen. Seems locked. Okay, so the Among Us guy's dead. That's not good. I don't... Not a fan of that. Okay, well, I guess we'll work with you. And we'll check her teeth. I can't remember. I can't even remember what I ate yesterday because of fear. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure she's always a visitor. So we'll go for it. No, please don't. So I'm a visitor. How don't do this? I think that means that we're right. That being said, it could go either way, to be honest with you. Got a lot of body bags filling up this space, if you don't mind me saying. And I guess we'll check on him. You know what, buddy? I think you're fine. I don't know. I'm only saying that because if this guy comes, I'd rather have a visitor in the house. Like the serial killer, I'd rather have him around, because then there's, you know, I'm not alone. So it stands to reason that there's something worth doing there. We got all the hazmat lads outside. They're clearing up the bodies. They're burning all the teenagers that are passed away. I mean, obviously, I think I had my question answered that they have censored the Oh, howdy. Who are you? How's it going here? Is everything okay? Listen, just curious, you're just reading someone's fortune. Promising salvation to some, driving some away. Are you alone in the house? You're lucky tonight. I can hear someone whispering in your rooms. But who knows what will happen tomorrow. Scary boy. Good night, I'm from FEMA crew. We're here to help you. How will you help us? We have to do some investigation. Based on the results, I'll be able to take further action by notification. You just need to wait a little. Okay, what's next? I will take one man. I'm glad that that happened before we got, like, it happened after we had to deal with somebody. What's the vibe? I'm not for around here, just chilling. I don't know why, but this guy looks like Rasta Macaulay Culkin. I have no idea, man. He gives me a Rasta Home Alone vibe, man, for some reason, dude. Anyway, let's go to bed. We don't have the, maybe we should, like, read the, because there's a radio, kind of little mini game that you play to get transmissions. This is the morning news. The valiant FEMA staff quarantined, the assurance, yeah, okay. Okay, I mean, that usually, do we not, we start, it goes teeth, then fingernails, and then eyes, and I think aura is like 4th or 5th, so to have like aura like right now seems strange. You also like check like the hair under their armpits and stuff like that as well, because they're hairless beings, and then I think you check their ears as well. It's so hard to take this guy seriously. Dude, he's chilling out, man. He's so chilled. Alright, we need to check on you. We'll check your teeth. Okay, it looks incredibly suspicious. I'm not gonna lie to you. I go out at night to dig up these devils. Wait up. Okay, I think he was actually chill. I'm pretty sure, like, I made a mistake. You know what? We're just gonna go back to bed, man. We're just gonna go back to bed. Yeah, night-night. I'm full of energy. Alright, we're gonna drink a cola then, in that case. We're gonna have to drink a cola. That cola sure made me sleepy. Oh, you do the minigame, although it's slightly different in this one. Today we're discussing the truth about visitors with a special guest. So you have to do this like every day to kind of get the gist of what's being said. We'll put that away for the time being though. There we go. We got our aura camera. We need to bring in more people though, for sure. Okay, so the little girl's coming in as well. Now, she is 100% not going to be a visitor. There's like absolutely no chance. I think she's invulnerable as far as it goes. But our G is not. Like, the old man is not invulnerable. We will be testing and checking upon him, seeing what happens. Okay, we need to check on you. Let's take a photo of you. Okay, I think we're chilling. I think that's like the good one. I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, I don't know where the little girl is. She's usually in the kitchen, but it's filled with bags, so maybe she's somewhere else. I don't know where she's at, but she'll be somewhere. Where is the little girl? Did she not come in? There's no way that she's dead, right? There's no way that... I mean, I guess I gotta go drink a beer. So his neighbors had his house burned down. I wonder if... So tonight should be soldiers appearing, I think? Yeah, and then we will probably find on the next evening the mutant creature that resides outside of our bedroom window or hallway window is got his head and is holding it. Or alternatively, a 5 and up version of that. Alright, so you're gonna take somebody else. Okay, the old man's now gone. They've been taken by FEMA. Uh-oh. What do you think of that one in the suit? Alright. These are the times, aren't they? You've got to be careful. Is that okay? I understand, of course. I'll come back later. Just, if you have 2 of my people, I'll come in. Huh? That's it? You're all alone. The sun has burned everyone you knew. You've either got nobody at home or my boys. How did this happen? Did you turn it to be the most vicious beast? Well, come here. You're gonna get what you deserve. Well, I guess that's the demo done anyway. That, like, that cutscene, man. Like, they just put a PNG on a guy! This is ridiculous, man. I just don't know. Here's the thing, right? Roblox is, like, the biggest video game on Earth, right? Like, it's unbelievably massive. It has hundreds of millions of monthly users. I actually am not opposed to the idea of, like, developers who are making a game, like, doing something that's kind of, like, similar to this, like, port. I know that it's, like, in a completely different, it's, like, Lua based, I'm pretty sure, so it's not exactly what you would be maybe used to with, like, C# or C++ or, I don't know, JavaScript, whatever you use to code a game. But basically, like, having a funnel into a Discord that is, like, if the game is appropriate for kids, I guess you can make the game age rated appropriately as well. Putting a demo out that gets an unbelievable amount of eyes compared and like, you know, essentially free marketing, that you can funnel people into an actual product and a full experience that will be much more polished in the same way that you want to do it. So I think that, like, accidentally this might actually be like a good marketing engine for the full game. Except that it's not by the developers. They're trying to make money off of it, and it's just, like, categorically worse in every single way. Like, the feel of the game is wrong. The way that even just the way that they overlay the PNGs, the text feels like worse to read. These are the credits of the game. I don't think that's anybody to do with the actual game here, but you can support the game with $100 if you really, really want to, which is how much that is. Very, very strange. I need to know some thoughts on this. I think that unanimously think this is a bad idea. I think, bizarrely, in a twisted way, this actually might be a good idea for actual developers to get some more promotion in their game, although it is an arduous task, and it is not applicable to any other game, I feel, apart from one like No, I'm Not a Human, where it is essentially a hallway with PNGs. But it's crazy to me that I haven't seen really anybody tremendously talking about it, and I remember seeing this like a few weeks ago, and there's nothing like crazy being said or done about it, and I'd love to know what the developers actually think of this themselves, because I'm sure they're not happy, although somebody probably has mentioned it to them. But regardless, thank you so much for spending some time with me on this video. I greatly appreciate it. I'm really enjoying making these kind of a little bit more of these story-driven videos. There's a little bit more of a narrative and a whole point to them, even though at their core, it's just me yapping. It's just gameplay with a sense of purpose, I suppose. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more stuff like this. Like the video as well if you enjoyed it, and to let me know that I should continue making more stuff in this kind of format. Support developers who make good games, and have a great day. See you!